spot right here. Desert. I love this little South Loop Road. Hey folks, it's Mark, Dispersed Camping Man, and I am currently dispersed camping in the northeast part of Utah. I'm actually in the LaSalle National Forest, dispersed camping right off of LaSalle Loop Road and turning onto this pretty much a no-name dirt road right here. I'm at an elevation of about 8,300 feet, and the cell service is excellent here. Let's take a look. So look at these views. I'm at about 8,200 feet, and all the way up here, I got cell service I got full bars. So looking for a spot to do some work on your laptop, a cellular, this is a spot to do it. The LaSalle Mountains over here, and then you turn around, you got all those buttes out there. Pretty much got the Utah desert over here. Being up this high and no trees around, the wind has really picked it up right now. Look at that view. As you can kind of tell, this is a pretty spacious spot right here. And I definitely cannot get over the views around here. My closest neighbor is right over there. Right up the road right there, right across over that hill is my closest neighbor. He's in a truck, I believe, doing some camping over there. LaSalle Road is right over there. My other nearest neighbor is right there. I guess you can kind of see him right there. I keep switching sides of my chair because the sun was on this side and I was on the other side. Now the sun's on that side, now I'm on this side, looking at the view. I got my solar out as usual, charging up my jackeries. Starlink's right up there. That thing's rocking and rolling. I've had no issues with it since I've had it. I've had it for about over a year and a half now. This little panel right here is for my onboard battery. Does a good job in keeping it charged up. Then have to use some leveling blocks to get level. Almost perfectly level right now. Awesome little fire pit. Really windy. I'm not going to be doing no fires up here for sure. It'd be nice to have a fire to check out these views. There's really nowhere to hang my cameras at, so I just got it right here on a rock. Got it on a rock, checking out my campsite. I threw my other camera right up there on my rear ladder. Right over there is right across that mountain right there, that little hill right there. Right there is a little place, LaSalle Lookout Point. People park there to check out this views through here that I have right here at my campsite. The little lookout point right there. People park there and run the dirt bikes around the trails around here and do some hiking. I want to take you over there to check that spot out. Beautiful views. So here's a LaSalle Lookout Point. I love, this is LaSalle Loop Road. There's several lookout points you can check out. What I like about this is the view, and right over here, you got the view right there, and you can almost see the top of my dispersed camping spot, my truck camper. You can see the top of it, just right of that truck right there. Yeah, my dispersed camping spot is right there, and I get to camp out at this lookout point. See all this beautiful area down through here. Let's take a look. I'm at 8,300 feet right here. I think it's probably about 100 degrees in Moab right now. It's probably around 80 right here. Look at that view. Got those beautiful buttes over there. Way out in the distance over there, like I said before, right over there, that's the San Rafael swell. You can barely see them. It kind of looks like jagged teeth. It's a little hazy today. It's kind of hard to see. What a view. That's that lookout point. You get here, at this very corner right there is a trailhead. Let's take a look. This right here is a sign. You see that trail right there? Right there's a Jimmy King Loop Trail. And it goes right next to my dispersed camping spot. Winds up through there, right next to my dispersed camping spot. I'll jump on at this trail at my camping spot, do some hiking. There's a sign for it. Jimmy King Loop Trail, and this is all the trails up ahead and some of the forest roads. Right there's a Jimmy King mountain bike trail. I've been hiking it. It's a pretty good little trail. Beautiful sights down through there. Beautiful scenery. I think I definitely scored a pretty good dispersed camping spot up there. Beautiful sight, beautiful views, the scenery. Got a hiking trail right next to my camper. Just relaxing. The Sal Loop Road, folks. There's the lookout point. That's a pretty cool little lookout spot right there. See all the buttes down through there and the mountains and the valley. It's pretty cool. The Jimmy King trailhead, it does start right there at that lookout. And I noticed that that trail does run right next to my campground. So I don't have to go up there to start it. I can just start right here at this campsite. But prior to doing that, I did throw some pasta on the boil, and while that was boiling, I threw some olive oil in the pan and sauteed some garlic and some onions. I also placed the tomatoes in the pan, and once they got a little softened, I mashed them up to make me a little spaghetti sauce. I poured the pasta, once it was done, into the pan, and I threw some parsley flakes and some shredded Parmesan in with the mix. Mixed that all up, and that was an excellent dish. I had that for a lunch. And after I ate that up, I went ahead and decided to go on this trail right here. Take a look at this trail. Like I said earlier, this is the Jimmy King Loop Trail that runs right by my dispersed camping spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down here and hook up to that trail and see where it leads. Looks like I connected to the trail. This is a mountain bike trail, but you can't hike it. This looks like a pretty good mountain bike trail right here. Let's see where it leads to. Beautiful scenery, folks. Look at this, I'm gonna say it's a dandelion. This thing is huge. I've seen these before, but not this big. Look how big it is compared to my hand. This thing is huge. Compared to my head, this little thing is huge. I guess that's how they propagate. They're all over the place right here. think the ones I know of is about a quarter of these size. Like everywhere around here. I've got an app that's called Seek, and you take a picture of whatever plant you're looking at, it gives you the name. I just took a picture of that one. It's calling it a yellow salsify. Never heard of them. Yeah, if you're interested in knowing what plants are around you, that Seek app, you can find it in the iOS. Download that app and just take a picture of the leaf or the plant you want to know the name of, and it'll name it, tell you what it is. It's a pretty cool little, neat little app that I use regularly. That was a yellow salsify. Never heard them called that. And there's a lot of yellow flowers on this trail. I'm going to use that my Seek app. See if you'll name what this yellow flower is. There's a yellow flower right here. I'm gonna pull up my Seek app. 1 second. Yeah, just take a picture of this yellow right here, this yellow flower, and the Seek app is calling it a yellow rabbit brush. So these are called the yellow rabbit brush. Never would have known that if it wasn't for that Seek app. This trail is leading into like a little thicket right here. I'm gonna take a picture, or I'm gonna use that Seek app to see what kind of bushes or trees these are. According to the leaves, looks like some type of oak. Let me see what these are right here. I just used that Seek app to take a picture of these trees. It's calling it a gamble oak. Sounds about right. I knew it was some type of oak. That definitely looks like an oak leaf. So a gamble oak. That's pretty neat. There's a lot of them too. It's kind of nice knowing what kind of vegetation is here. This is a pretty cool little trail. You can still see the desert over there. All the buttes. You can see how far we've come so far. Right up there is my dispersed camping spot. See my little part of my truck camper up there. I'm pretty sure it'll be a little bit more strenuous going back because it will be going uphill. We're really getting to the vegetation now. I'm gonna find one more plant. See if I can identify it. Look at that one. That's a purple one right there. That's a pretty neat one. Let me open my Seek app and see what it says this is. What it looks like, the app is calling that a hooker's onion. There's several of them on this trail right here. These purple ones are called hooker's onions. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that one. That's a pretty neat flower. Wish I knew the name. Oh wait, hold on. Let me open the app again real quick. The app is calling these Mariposa lilies. That's pretty cool. They get some purple done in there. I guess it's to attract the bees to help pollinate. That's pretty neat. Mariposa lilies. A Seek app. It's a pretty cool little app to have on your phone when you're walking these trails. Kind of let you know what type of plants are around you. It never ceases to amaze me, all this vegetation right through here. Walking through all this vegetation, and just right over there is a desert. Isn't that cool? Utah's got it going on. This trail has got the blooming flowers. This is early July. Very lush and green around here. This has been a pretty cool little trail. I am going to start to head back. You can actually see my truck camper way up there on that hill. Take a look. What a view, folks. What a view. The Sal Mountains down through there. And you can see my truck camper right there. That's pretty cool. Lots of vegetation down through this on this trail. Lots of flowers. I am definitely enjoying my stay in Utah. Definitely a beautiful state, and this campground, or this dispersed camping spot right here, is definitely my top 5 spots to disperse camp at. You cannot beat these views right here. Take you one more last look around. Got the Manta La Sal Mountains surrounding you halfway. Then it turns into desert, sandstone. You got your buttes right out there. What a view. This is free dispersed camping. 14 days. What a view. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you can, I got some other social medias if you guys want to check out. I'm on Facebook and I am on Instagram if you want to go ahead and follow me on those two. Also, folks, appreciate you guys for watching, and if you can, hit that like button, subscribe button, and definitely leave a comment on this video. It does help the video a little bit. Hey guys, thanks for watching.